To be here with you guys. Have you ever had like a moment when you were really tired and got up and danced and all of a sudden felt energy? Or had an experience? Have you ever done like a chi massage where you activate the energy in your body? Like it's already there. The energy was already there. You weren't feeling it, but you did something and it changed your state. That's the vitality that's always already within us. And that's what I want to talk to you about today. Welcome to Walking the Path. Vitality is the theme of the month of August. But before I go any further, I want to remind you that in case you didn't know, there's this big sign behind me. It's called Rythmia. That's where I'm at right now. This live stream comes under the auspices of Rythmia because we walk the path every week here. And I've had the great privilege of being the guest speaker this week. We have had an amazing time with a beautiful group of souls. Transformation is an understatement. People are seeing some aspect of themselves that they had previously exiled. They're allowing that part to come back so that, wholeness isn't sameness. Wholeness, unity isn't sameness. Unity is wholeness, that all of us belong. When we come to that point of real self-acceptance, real self-love, then I can actually release the resentment and jealousy, envy, not enoughness that I feel. That's what's happening at Rythmia every week. So if you're interested, come down and check us out. We'd love to have you. Now, back to Walking the Path. August is a month of vitality. July, we talked a lot about freedom, the freedom that becomes available when we stop exiling parts of ourselves. And we use the analogy of the beach ball. Like I can hold the beach ball underwater for sure, but it takes a lot of energy and it takes constant, consistent energy. And eventually at some time, it's going to pop up and I can push it down and it's going to pop up. And that's probably the experience that we've had a lot with our adaptive strategies and coping mechanisms, with the aspects of ourselves that we've been trying to exile and get rid of and hide. So July was about the freedom of accepting all of ourselves. And what energy is available becomes available when I stop dedicating energy to suppressing a part of myself. And this moves perfectly into the theme of the month for August, vitality. And vitality isn't something that we create. Have you ever been super busy, really productive, and not feeling vital at all? Right? Got a lot of energy, but not vitality. Vitality is an essence that's always within us. That's why I love dance, because I could feel so tired and I get up and dance for 5 minutes and all of a sudden, where'd this energy come from? Breath work, same thing. It's also what we do as a practitioner of prayer when we do an evocation. Maybe in the old days, everybody's seeing the Odyssey right now. Well, in the Odyssey, in the beginning of the Odyssey, Homer calls the muse to come to him. Come to me so I can tell this story. That's calling something outside of ourselves to come to us. But as spiritual beings, as spiritual practitioners, as the carriers of this life force vitality, it's already in us. We don't have to call it to come to us. We have to call it forth. That's evoking rather than invoking. So vitality is something that we evoke. It's already there. It's our essence. It's our essential nature. And I want to talk about this because how do we use that vitality, work with that vitality to create the creative aspect? Because now that we've freed up all this energy from July, now that we've gone through the processes of not exiling any part of ourselves, we got a lot of energy free for creativity, for actually sharing our gifts and talents, for being a beneficial presence on the planet, for just being a tuning fork everywhere we go. How do we do that? Well, good thing you're here. So the first piece, I'd love for you to take a moment right now and think about one area in your life that you would like to enlarge, one area that you would like to increase, something that a creative expression, an aspect, a project that you're working on. Think of one area, take a moment and bring one area in your life to your awareness that you want to experience in a new way. And now, if you can and you feel comfortable, close your eyes. And I want you to imagine that experience or that area of your life, what it would be like if it was already thriving. Don't worry about the how. Don't let the preconditioned thoughts come in that say, you can't do it, you're not enough, that'll never happen. I just want you to focus on the automatic response. You heard the words, that area is thriving, and something was activated in you. What is that? I want you to focus on that. Focus on the essence. This is the key to creativity. Consciousness precedes form. The essence precedes the thing itself. So we don't have to know the how. We don't have to even know what it's going to look like, that area thriving. But there's a feeling tone in you. The minute I said, what does that area look like thriving? There was a feel. Who are you? How are you walking? How are you talking? Who are you hanging out with? What's your life like? Who is that person? Where that's already done. We don't have to know how. We don't have to worry about the form or the container. We want to work with the essence of it. So as you see that, even feel it, more importantly, as you feel who you would be if that area in your life were thriving success and well-being in all levels. Now, as you feel that, I want you to think of that blessing, and I want you to think of one other person in your life experiencing that blessing. I mean, it's not the same thing to you, but they're experiencing an area in their lives that are thriving. I want you to expand that to 10 people. Now expand it to 100 people. These are people you don't even know. Now you're expanding it out. Further, we want what we want for ourselves, we want for everyone. This is another important aspect of creation, that you receiving your good doesn't take away from anybody else receiving their good. There is an infinite supply. And when we want for ourselves what we want for ourselves, we want for others. This is an important aspect of expanding that feeling tone of thriving success and well-being. And if you still have your eyes closed, I want you to feel that. So now you're in this feeling tone of it's happening for me and it's happening for everybody around me. My good is your good. There's only one good. And if it's good for me, it's good for you. Now we're in that feeling tone. And I want you to notice if there's any preconditioned thoughts that come up, any doubt, worry, fear, lack, limitation, not enoughness. And I want you to not shove it away, but just allow it to be in the light of your awareness. This vitality that's within you, this essence of life force vitality, that's the light of your consciousness. That's the light of your awareness. That's the light of life, the light that lighteth up every man, woman, and child. That's the light, the I am. And it's in that place that you shine that light on worry, doubt, and fear. We're not trying to exile worry, doubt, and fear. We're not trying to exile anything. Worry, doubt, and fear have a place. Sometimes it's good. It's telling you something. You need to be aware of this. But it doesn't get to drive the bus. So you're allowing worry, doubt, and fear, and you're shining the light of consciousness on any preconceived ideas, preconditioned thoughts, and programs that would have you believe that you don't deserve this, that it's not possible. We're not worrying about the container. We're not worrying about the form. We're not worrying about the how. We're only focusing on the essence. And as you allow that to expand, if worry, doubt, and fear come, I want you to call on your ancestors. I want you to call on the invisibles, your angels, your guides. Call on them. They can help you. They can't interfere, but they can assist if you ask. You must ask for their assistance. So as you're holding this essence, you're seeing this aspect of your life thriving. You're seeing it thriving for you and for everybody you know. You're seeing it thriving. It's for everybody. Everybody gets this success. Everybody gets this thriving well-being. And then any doubt or fear that come up, you're shining the light of awareness on it, and you're calling in some help. You're calling in some help and knowing that you are supported beyond imagination, asking for courage, asking for strength, asking for the realization that this vitality is already within you, that you have everything you need, that you have all the power that created all the heavens and all the earth within you, that there is nothing greater than you, that your problems aren't facing, that you're not facing your problems. Your problems are facing you. Your problems are facing the I am presence within you. You have all the power that created all the heavens and all the earth within you, more powerful than we could ever know. And we shrink ourselves down. So we're just observing the limited thought, preconditioned ideas, and we're stepping back into our sovereignty, back into our authority. I am that which thou art that which I am. I have more, I am the power. I am the creator of my life experience. I create what I want. I'm not a victim to circumstance and condition. I'm the creator. Made in the image and likeness doesn't mean we look like the divine. It means we have the qualities and capacities of the divine. And the number one capacity of the divine is creativity, creation. We are creators. So we're allowing the light of this awareness to dissolve any preconceived ideas or thoughts. We're staying in the essence of what we want, the essence of that thing, already successful, already thriving, and we're just living there. And now, as you take a deep breath in and open your eyes, anchor that moment of high resolve. So this is your practice for this week. That all you have to do is presence that area that you want to see thriving. See it, feel what, not how. Don't worry about what the form looks like. Don't worry about the container. Connect with the essence of it. And allow that feeling to be enlarged in your body, that feeling tone. Why are we doing that? Because the universe doesn't hear you. God doesn't hear you. It feels you. It's a vibrating, throbbing, living universe. Nikola Tesla said, if you want to know the secrets of the universe, think of energy, vibration, and frequency. We don't wait for the mirror to smile back at us. We smile first, and the mirror smiles back. So this is your energetic smile out into the creative medium of the universe, this feeling tone of this area already thriving. For me and for everyone else, it feels good. Let that feeling tone enlarge. You're seeing it for everybody. That's your practice. You do that twice a day for this week and tell me how you feel. This is our talk for today. Is this our talk for today? This is our talk for today. All right. Thank you so much. I look forward to seeing you next week for Walking the Path. Have a beautiful day.